Sorry.
Hey, aloha. Here we have the lovely Nioi and our lovely assistant Rachel. If can you show us what you just pulled off the Nioi plant? Oh, it's a big vine. Yeah, the vine was choking the plant, kind of growing up, getting ready to take over this dainty, delicate Nioi. So, thanks to Rachel, she helped to save the plant and take off the vine. So, just wanted to point out that that's how you take care of a plant. If you see it needs help, be a good neighbor and help it out. So yeah. Now, I would like to have Rachel try chili pepper. Is it chili pepper?
I like that plant. Hot.
Just so we can see. You have a good view?
No.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so this is a spicy pepper, Al. Would you mind just touching it on your tongue?
So we can get Rachel's reaction to some super hot chilies.
Spicy?
Yeah.
Yeah, even just that, yeah, a little touch, you can feel the spice in it. This is one of the most powerful chili peppers in the world, and it's here on our land, here on Kauai. The Nioi chili pepper, along with many of the other peppers, it's very spicy, and all the spicy peppers have a quality of equalizing the blood pressure in the body. So it's good for people who have high blood pressure to eat chili pepper. And because it equalizes the blood pressure, it's called a vasodilator. It dilates the vascular system. And by doing that, it takes the pressure off any specific area. So if there is a wound, be it internal or external, the eating the chili pepper, yeah, eating this chili pepper will help to stop the bleeding. And it won't just help, it will stop the bleeding. Yeah? You can take it it's the best herb for bleeding ulcers. How would you use this, Rachel? Do you have any?
I'd use it in a stir fry with some kale and rice.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah, and curry, a little curry.
It's got a lot of vitamin C in it, and it's really good. Good? Anything that pop into your mind of uses?
Just culinary. I might make a broth with it to cook greens in.
Sure.
But I've heard of using it medicinally. I've never used it for myself.
Yep.
But for inflammation, does it help to take down inflammation?
It's a good anti-inflammatory. It's good for many different uses, but some of the uses that it's good for, and I'm using this plant as a highlight, because this is, if I would to have to pick one plant that I was going to travel with, whether I was traveling down to the reef or up to the mountains, I would keep Nioi with me, keep chili pepper with me.
Can you dry it?
Yeah, you can dry it and put it in your wallet or put it in a little bag and keep it for when you need it. It'll be there if you need it, and maybe you might meet somebody who needs it along the way, and you'll have something that'll be helpful. If somebody's fainting, you can mix it with a little water and drink some of the water, and they'll come out of their faint. Yeah. Same if somebody's going into shock. If a person goes into shock, what happens is they start to lose, one of the things that happens, they start to lose blood flow to the extremities, yeah, and get cold and get weak. And sometimes people can die of shock, yeah. Well, the chili pepper will come to the rescue, come to your rescue if you're ever in shock. It stops bleeding wherever it is in the body, including bleeding in the brain. If you have a concussion, it'll help to stop that concussion. It stops a heart attack, so that's a double negative. Stops cardiac arrest, which means it lets the heart keep going. It takes the pressure off the heart, and just by taking a chili pepper during a heart attack or a stroke, come right out of it, come right out of that heart attack. And also it helps with the stroke too, with the blood, with the clots that float around and get stuck. It helps those. But if we have blood clots and we're having heart attacks, there's a reason for that. And I don't know anybody personally, and I haven't heard of anybody who has heart problems who does not consume animal foods, milk, eggs, meat, cheese. Not that they're bad, but that the overconsumption of them, and when I say overconsumption, to be clear, can mean a very little amount depending on the person. Can clog up the arteries, yeah, with cholesterol, cholesterol clogging artery clogging cholesterol, and chili pepper helps to take the pressure off the heart, but it's important for a person to also look into, okay, why is it that there's so much stuff in the veins, clogging the veins and arteries? Where is it coming from? It can come from meat, it can come from processed foods, from hard waters. Basically, stuff that we take into our bodies that ends up in the walls and of the arteries and veins and gets deposited there. Yeah, but the chili pepper in a solution of water, you can use it for your eyes as an eye drop.
Yeah, I'm not putting that in my eye. I can barely taste it. I mean, I would guess I would do anything. I ate some noni over there.
Well, the day may come.
I believe you.
Don't be surprised when
Bet it would hurt a little bit.
it stings. It
Yeah.
burns.
Yeah.
But it doesn't last very long. The burn only lasts for anywhere between 5 seconds to 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
And then the waters from the eye push it
Wash it
off
out.
to the side.
Yeah.
And what it does is it brings blood flow right to the surface of the eyes. Yeah. And it brings blood flow to the surface of your skin if you put it on your skin. It brings blood flow to all your organs if you take it internally. People who live in cold climates also use it. They'll put the powder of chili pepper in their socks and in their gloves.
Wow, really?
To keep blood circulation.
Wow.
So they don't get gangrene or frostbite. Yeah, which can turn into gangrene. Yep. So that's the Nioi chili pepper. And
Thank you, Rachel.